In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make great profits by yield farming on Meteora platform. Because not only can you make great profits by claiming fees, but also you can become eligible for their future airdrop. Because exactly like Orca, Radium, or Jupiter, they're gonna have a token and they will give this to liquidity providers. This strategy that I'm gonna show you in this video is commonly used by smart traders in the market like Geek. I talked about this wallet in my second YouTube channel, Fried Alpha, in this video. Basically, this trader is quite smart. He found Ghibli and many other tokens at early stages, and you can see he commonly add and remove liquidity. You can see in here some removing liquidity on Meteora platform. Basically, he's yield farming. This is a great strategy that you can use, and I'm going to show you how you can do it. But before I dive into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and also join my Telegram channel, Fried Dev. I usually share so many great wallets in my channel. I have to mention this video is only for educational and entertainment purpose. I'm not a financial advisor. Please take the responsibility of your trades. Now, let's get into it. Before I show you how you can find best meme coins for yield farming, let me actually show you how this process works. Basically, whenever you buy a meme coin, you are using the liquidity that provided by another person. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to provide liquidity for Solana USDT pair. Basically, right now, the price of Solana is at around $125. And, let's say you want to provide $100 liquidity. You have to put 50% of, this number to Solana and 50% of that to USDT. So in here, $50 on Solana and $50 on USDT. In this way, you can actually provide the liquidity for this pair. Now, let's say the price of Solana is increasing. When the price is increasing, this means people are more interested to give their USDT to you and, take your Solana. In this way, you're gonna have more USDT and less Solana. And in return of that, they will pay you a fee as a liquidity provider, as an LP. Also, whenever the Solana price decreases, this means people are more interested in having USDT rather than Solana. So they will basically give their Solana to you and they will take your USDT. And again, they will pay you a fee. Here's the important thing. As a result, this percentage change all the time. For example, when you provided the liquidity at $125 Solana USDT, it was 50-50. But if, for example, this reached to something around $200, you can see, for example, the number of souls that you had reached to, for example, 25%, and this reached to 75% of your total pool. Now let me show you the yield farming strategy that you can use to make profit. Let's say this is the chart of a token named X, and you believe this token could go sideways for hours or even days. It had a pump, dump, another pump. It got rejected from a critical level like $1 million market cap or $10 million. And since we got rejected from this level, we believe, we could go sideways. In this kind of situations, the best strategy is to provide liquidity. For example, in here, you can actually add your liquidity to a pool with 50% X token and 50% Solana or USDT. As I told you, these percentages constantly change because they convert to each other. And on Meteora, we have some pools called DLMM. And basically in this kind of pools, you can specify a range. Let's say this is our range. This means our pool is only active in this range, and if we go above this or below this, from here and here, our pools will become inactive, and this means we can't generate money from the fees. But here's the important thing to know. Let's say the token have a dump and reach this level. This means basically people gave their X token to us and took our souls. And in this level, we have 100% of the pool in Solana. In X token. So basically, we don't have any soul anymore. And the downside could be if the X token goes to zero. This means we lost our total invested money in the pool, because we only have X tokens and our pool is inactive from here because we're out of the range. So this is the downside. But on the other hand, let's say we have a pump until this level. In here, 100% of our pool is Solana, because people gave their soul to us and took our X tokens. And if this goes higher, this means, for example, it reached to a 2x. This means we lost an opportunity, because we basically sold 100% of the X tokens in here, and from here to here we didn't make any money. We didn't generate fees, and also we didn't gain profit from the increase in the price of X. So this strategy could use for two purposes. The first strategy is when we believe the token could go sideways for a long period, and whenever you want, you can actually remove the liquidity. For example, when we reach to this level, you can actually remove the liquidity. You only have X tokens, and if this had a pump, you bought the X at a lower price, and it had a great pump. And besides that, you made money from the sideways, from the fees you earned. But the important thing that you should know is you can actually use this strategy for taking profit and also buying at lower price as well. Let's say we have a pump until here, and we want to take profit in this level, but if this gets rejected and we reach to this level, we want to also buy at this level as well. So in this kind of scenario, we can actually provide liquidity in here. We can specify this range. Now, if we reach to this level, this means we sold our X tokens and we took Solana. This means we took profit. Besides that, we gained profit from the fees. And if this goes to this level, we can basically buy and accumulate X tokens at lower price. So this could be a great strategy for taking profit, for buying and accumulating at lower price, or whenever you believe the token could go sideways for hours. This is great, because especially if the volume of the token is high, the token just created recently, their reward is insane. Sometimes in 1 hour you can even get something around 50 to even 100% profit by only claiming fees. Now let me show you how you can provide liquidity in DLMM pools. I'm on Meteora platform. Just click on pools. In here we have different kind of pools, but in this video I'm only talking about DLMM. If you want to know more about the other pools, make sure to leave a comment, and I'm going to record another video to explain those. When the token just created recently, you can actually search the name in here. If you were not able to find the pool for that, you can actually create the pool by yourself, which I'm going to show you how you can do that. But in here, let's actually click on Ghibli. As you know, this was a trendy token right now, and it launched 4 days ago. Right now, you can generate 24% by claiming fees during 24 hours. This number was 54%, Since the volume for Ghibli decreased a lot, that's the reason this number is lower. Also, more people are providing liquidity. That's another reason for this decrease. I remember when this token launched, this number was even something around 500%. So if you can find a token early, besides investing on that, you can provide liquidity to generate so much only from the fees. Now, in here we can see business step. Business step 25, business step 100. When the token is very volatile, higher business step can cover a wider range of price for the token, because each business step can cover one price, and the more business step means it covers a wider range. But keep that in mind, the more you can concentrate your liquidity in a basically a narrow range, you can generate more from the fees. Now if you want to create a pool, just click on that. You can paste the token contract in here, but let me actually click on one of these tokens, for example Popcat. On the base fee, you can even select 0.25%, because if the token just created recently, you can usually generate more from the fees. And when it comes to business step, this really depends on you, but since the token, for example, created recently, you can even consider 100 business step, because it's very volatile. For the initial price, you should write the market price for the token. You can check the price on Jupiter or some platforms like Axiom, and you can create the pool. But let me actually use the pool that created by another person. If I click on Ghibli, you can see 3 recommended pools by Meteora. If you want to see more pools, you can click on show all. Right now, as you can see, this pool has a great TVL, and also it generates more fee. So I'm going to click on this one. We actually have a swap section, and basically you can convert your token. It's like Jupiter, it doesn't have any difference. Right now I have a very small amount of Ghibli token on my wallet. Personally, I don't have any plan to provide liquidity for this token. I prefer to provide liquidity for some new tokens that just created recently. But let's actually use this small amount to provide liquidity. Just click on add positions. Make sure you enable the autofill, and all I have to do is click on max. And as you can see, it finds how much this Ghibli worth in Sol. And basically we're gonna have 50% Solana, 50% Ghibli. The value of these two should be equal. Now we can select our strategy. In here we can see 3 different strategies. When it comes to a spot, if you don't know what you're doing, this is the easiest strategy that you can use. It actually works in all market situations. But if the token doesn't have much volatility, it's quite stable, Curve is the best option, because it concentrates the liquidity around the price and the market price. In this way you can generate the most amount of fee. But if the token is very, very volatile, definitely use bid ask, because in this way you can actually have the most converts between Solana and Ghibli at the bottom and the top of your range. When it comes to some tokens that they are very volatile, rather than scalping those, buying at the bottom, selling at the top, you can use a bid ask strategy. In this way it converts the most amount of tokens at the top and bottom. Personally I want to use bid ask. If you believe Ghibli would stay at this price for now, you can use Curve. And in here you can actually specify your price range. Right now you can see I only need one position, I only need one pool. But if this number increases, for example, let's say minus 90%, and in here 90%, As you can see in here, I have to create 14 different pools to cover this number of beans because I need 956 beans. And the pool that I chose was actually 25 beans. That's the reason I need so many of them. So, usually try to specify a very narrow range. In this way, you can generate the most amount of fees. For example, in here, 82, I still need two positions. Let's, change this to -8 or 8. You can, write the min price and max price in here as well. And as you can see, yeah, with only one position, I can, cover this range. Now let's click on add liquidity in here and click on confirm. As you can see, transaction completed and we created the pool. You can see our pool in here. Something around 30 minutes passed and the price of Ghibli actually increased. As you can see in here, I have more sold because of the increase in the price of Ghibli. I'm still in the range. And if it's reached to this level, basically I will have 0 Ghibli and all the pool gonna be sold. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and if you really want some more videos like this, leave a comment. Cheers.